Tonight, as part of our We the People series, we are highlighting the story of a local Vietnam War veteran.
Yeah, it's a story you'll only see right here on 16 News Now. Our John Kim has been working on this one all week long. He joins us in studio now with that brand new reporting here. So, John, you were on Honor Flight 52 last week. What did this vet share with you that day?
Hey, Josh and Lauren. So Steve Sharmahan was one of about 3 million Americans who fought in the Vietnam War. But he says when they returned home, they weren't welcomed at all. But this time was different. For the first time in his life, Steve got appreciation and gratitude for his service.
They say we lost a war, and for years I believed that. But I've came to the conclusion over the years, we won that war. We did our job. We did our job.
Steve Sharmahan is a Vietnam War veteran from New Paris, Indiana. He's one of 2.7 million American soldiers who served in the Vietnam War. 60,000 people lost their lives in the war, according to the VA department. But when they returned home, veterans received scorn instead of welcome. A retired Army veteran wrote to NBC News in 2015, saying Americans who didn't believe in the war blamed the soldiers and took some of their anger out on service members. Soldiers came home quietly and were told not to wear their uniforms.
And you say, well, you left. You guys left. Our job was to kill people. That's a fact. And we lost 58,000 people. And they lost 550,000 people. That's a 10-to-1 kill ratio. That was our job, to get that kill ratio.
Steve joined the U.S. Navy when he was 18, and he calls himself an adventure enthusiast.
I did it because I wanted to see the world. And I did see the world.
Did you know something about the country called Vietnam before?
No. Simple. No, I didn't know.
He didn't know it then, but the country he never knew before turned into a country he'll never forget.
I was in the Vietnam War very early. The action I saw was when we landed the 9th Marine. I was in the amphibious force of the Navy. And we landed the Marines at Da Nang and Hue.
In 2019, Steve applied for an honor flight, and this year the organization reached out to him.
I get a call. You're on the next tour. Congratulations. Do you still want to go? Well, yeah.
The day has finally come, and Steve hopped on the Honor Flight 52 from Fort Wayne to Washington, D.C. He was joined by 80 other veterans from northern Indiana. Following the U.S. Navy and World War II memorials, veterans were given free time to visit any of the Lincoln, Korean, or Vietnam War memorials. One there, Steve was able to find the names of his companions who fought beside him.
I'm glad it's there. His name's going to be there for a lot longer than he lived. I'm glad at least he got that.
Hours later, veterans flew back to Fort Wayne. And for the first time in his life, Steve was welcomed by hundreds of people who gathered to welcome our once neglected heroes. Now, how do you feel?
Wonderful, wonderful. I hope they get a chance to experience this. It's just, I was not expecting any of this.